This is live. Our check-in for August the 25th. This is the last Monday of this month. So we definitely need to check in, see how everybody is doing, and let you know with what is going on with us, the Victorious Living Nation. We have so much going on. So we're going to wait for some folks to come in and hope everybody's doing good, relaxing, had a good day, made it through the day. And not just made it, but actually flourished, right? So we waiting, we chilling. It was a good day. It was a good day. Beautiful weather. We in Raleigh, North Carolina. The weather was beautiful, warm, but it was a clear day. Thankfully, we didn't get hit bad by them storms that were on the coast. So we excited. We thankful. So no matter where you are, hopefully you had good weather, and it wasn't too bad. Your family as well. It's the first day of school for a lot of people, for so-called traditional school. So hope your children had a good day in school. Children might not have been happy, but I know the parents are happy. I know when it's the first day of school, the parents are excited just to get them out the house, But we're praying that your children have a blessed year. That God keeps them, God protects them, and that they're successful educationally, socially. We want them to excel, right? So we have a lot to talk about today. And I let everybody know on the different platforms that we were doing our check-in today at 8 o'clock. We do this weekly, because we want to keep you aware, we want to keep you informed, so that you can tap in the area of our entity that's going to benefit you, and you can tell others about it. So let everybody else know that we live. Let everybody else know that we got a lot to talk about, a lot to share. Funny story, I got a text from my mom, and it was like a cryptic text. Right before I got on, I was like, what is it? So, talked to her, heard her voice, heard my dad's voice. So I'm thankful. Anything else? So, it's all about the well-being of your loved ones, right? So as long as your well-being, your loved ones are well, then, all the other stuff we can figure it out. So let somebody know that we live. Let your family, your friends know we have some amazing updates that's gonna blow your mind. One time for your mind. Come on in. So, a little jazz. Little jazz. So we're gonna go in. It's about that time. So let's go. We have 6 major topics that we want to touch on tonight. for our check-in, and I'm not gonna keep you long because, like I said, first day of school, you probably want to connect with your children, see how the day was, tuck them in. So let's go. I want to go real quick, but somewhat thoroughly over all of what we're doing, all of what's taking place and transpired. So we do have our, I don't want to call it a book club, but we do have recommended reading, right? Victorious Living, the nation, we build leaders. Leaders connect, leaders build, leaders support, leaders provide, right? So leaders are readers. Leaders are readers, okay? So as we're developing leaders, I am adamant, and we are adamant about reading, right? So one of my favorite authors is Malcolm Gladwell. Of course, he wrote The Tipping Point, David and Goliath, Outliers. Oh my gosh, so many seminal texts, so many amazing pieces, and I love his writing style because he as a social scientist, very conscious man, very sensitive, he's a researcher, he's a social scientist. He's able to, he's multicultural, right? So he's able to connect things that seemingly have no connection, and you can draw meaning from it, and then it's extremely applicable. So I had been reading a lot of books recently, and I was just like, last week I was like, I need a new one. So went to the bookstore and picked up a new piece. I want to recommend this piece to everybody in the nation. You can get it on Amazon or your local bookstore. It's called Revenge of the Tipping Point. So the first book he wrote was Tipping Point, and he had no idea that it would be, a success like it is, right? So he even talks about in this book how his first book signing, he went, it was like 2 people there. He was like, oh, well, that's it. But it took off, right? So I want you to get Revenge of the Tipping Point. Revenge of the Tipping Point. That's the new book. That's going to be our recommended reading for this month going forward into September. And then we're going to be using some of the, we're going to be utilizing some of the practical principles that's laid out in this book, and we're going to apply it to our lives, the different facets of our lives. Does it make sense? So I want everybody who can, he's not paying me for this, right? But I want everybody who can to pick up that book. You can order it on Amazon, or you can get it at your local bookstore. I got it at my local bookstore because I like to kind of go through and read into books before I buy one. And this, sometimes you don't select books, they select you. So this book selected me. I needed it. I don't even know. I read Tipping Point. I don't even know where he's going to go in this, but I already know it's going to benefit me and it's going to benefit us. So pick up this book by Malcolm Gladwell called Revenge of the Tipping Point. So it's Revenge of the Tipping Point. This is what the book looks like. I want you to pick that up. We're going to be reading that. This ending this week and into next month. Leaders are readers. Readers are leaders. So you gotta read. It's like water, right? Even if you have fresh water, thoughts are like water. You have fresh water. If you put it in a fresh cup, fresh glass, fresh. If you leave it, it becomes stale. Thoughts are the same way. If you don't read, if you don't flush out those old thoughts and get those new thoughts in, you have stale thoughts. You'll start to worry or concern or doubt and all that. Get fresh thoughts, or it'll give you a hazy view or unclear view into your future. Pick that up. Pick that book up. So that's going to be our recommended reading. We don't have necessarily a book club, but we do have recommended readings, and we're going to be talking about the practical principles laid out in that book. All right. Revenge of the Tipping Point, Malcolm Gladwell. You got it? So that's the first thing. Second thing I want to talk about this week, we have our fitness component. My Fitness is My Witness is a book I wrote 2018, 2019. that connects the spirituality with the physicality. One of the things I talked about in that book is how there's a connection between food and mood. Your mood affects your food. Your food affects your mood, right? So sometimes we get in a mood. I know men don't like to use that word. Sometimes we get in a space, right? We get in I use the word as a rhyme. We get in a space where we're thinking a lot, or overthinking, or underthinking, and then some of us overeat in that space. Some of us undereat. All right. So some of us eat what we shouldn't eat. Some of us don't eat what we should eat. You have sins of commission, things that you do that you shouldn't have done, and then you have sins of omission, things that you didn't do that you should have done. Right. So you have both. So same thing with food. Sometimes you can eat what you shouldn't eat. All right, and then sometimes you don't eat what you should eat. Right, both is inadequacy, so that's why we can't judge each other. So me personally, I don't mind being transparent. Me personally, I like sugar. Oh my God, but sugar is not good for me because of what runs in my family. Don't run it in no more, because it ran into my family. It ran in my family until it ran into me. So sugar is my thing. So whenever I'm thinking a lot, or feeling a certain way, I eat a little too much sugar. So got to clean up. Got to clean it up. I'm asking you to join me, join us, join the team. We're gonna eat clean. We're going clean. We got to clean it up. We got to drink more water this week. So we do it a week at a time, because if you do it long term, sometimes you're like, oh gosh. So we do it a week at a time. So clean up this week. We're gonna take all alcohol out. If you're doing alcohol, we're gonna take all of the processed sugars, all that processed food. We'll take it all out. So your system can clean out. Your skin can get cleaner. Your eyes can get clearer. Your cholesterol can go down. Your blood sugar can be regulated. Your high blood pressure can go down. Let's do that. So let's get ourselves, that's clean. So we drink water, fruit, get you some protein, fruit, vegetables, water. Fruit, vegetables, water, right? Fruit, vegetables, water, protein. We're going to do that. We're going to watch that snacking, watch that late night snacking. And guess what? I know that a holiday is coming up. We just going to get to the holiday, all right? I'm not even going to go into that. So let's get there. That's next Monday. Let's get there. One day. How do you do it? How does a flea eat an elephant? How does a flea eat an elephant? That's the question. How does a flea eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna do this one bite at a time. So we're gonna eat clean this week. Also, I want you to do 4 days of 1 hour's worth of exercise. So whether you're walking, playing pickleball, playing tennis, playing softball, exercising in the gym, exercising at home, whatever, yoga, Zumba, Pilates, whatever it is, whatever your exercise modality is, we want to ensure this week. We got to close it. We got to close it off. We got to close this thing strong. This week, I want you to do 4 days of an hour. 4 days of an hour. So you got 7 days in a week. So we got 4 out of 7. Right? We're gonna go at least 4 out of 7. Okay. So join me in that. If you have any problems, any questions, any concerns, if you're struggling, if you need an accountability partner, please let us know. We are here to assist you. All right. One thing that helps me: go to sleep early. Don't stay up all night. Go to bed early. All right. So we're gonna make sure our wellness, we make sure our fitness and our wellness is intact. All right. We do it a week at a time. And how do you eat you're gonna eat this elephant? How do you eat this elephant? One bite at a time. So first, just to recap, first we have our book. This is our recommended reading. Leaders are readers. Malcolm Gladwell. Revenge of the Tipping Point. Pick that up or get it from Amazon. Right? Any questions? Just give me a holler. Second, as it relates to our wellness, our fitness is our witness. We want to make sure you're eating clean this week. 4 days of at least 1 hour's worth of exercise. All right, cool. 3, for our music guild, our students are studying this month. Our students are studying Chopin, right? So we teach by ear, we teach by note, we teach classical music as well. But for our students, what we're learning this month is Chopin. Chopin is a great composer, does a lot of waltzes, does a lot in 3/4 times. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3. So he does a lot like that. So we're getting and he changes keys. He changes keys a lot in his music. So it makes the student have to really be in tune and attuned to what is going on in the music. Though it seems like his music theory is complicated, it's really quite simple. And once you look at it, you can kind of see the simplistic pattern that he uses. It's brilliant, but it's simple. So we're training our students to be able to identify those patterns, identify those themes in the music, to be able to see, using their music theory, see how the composer, Chopin specifically, how he composed it, and then they can interpret it better and read it better. So if you or someone you know is interested in our online music school, right? It's called Terry's Ear Note School. If you are you or somebody you know is interested, please give us a holler. We will do our best to connect you with a teacher that will match your skill level and your goals. Does that make sense? So also, thankfully, fortunately, our students some are ministering in church, performing as well outside of church. So we are excited about the growth of our students. I saw one of our students work minister this Sunday, and I'm just like, wow. In the last live, I said this, and I'll say it again. As a teacher, my ceiling is your basement. So where I stop is where you start. So I always train and always teach and coach. Good evening. Always train, teach, and coach my students, the students I serve, to take everything I have and use their gifts and talents to exceed myself. You must exceed me. Where my ceiling is your basement. And that is one of my calling cards, that I always project my students, or the students I serve, above myself, right? So my desire is to see them excel. And, my value is in giving value to others. Does that make sense? So if you or somebody you know is interested, just contact us, or you can contact us on the website, terrencelthomas.com. My name is spelled Terence. Terence. Okay? All right. So we have that. 4, we only have a few more. 4th, the real estate. The real estate brokerage is now Victorious Living Realty LLC, right? So our real estate brokerage is doing quite well. We are extending our services. We are going and working into the luxury market. We have real estate license in North Carolina and Florida. Florida has reciprocity with Georgia. So we have a business plan, as it relates to that. But specifically, what we have been doing the last couple weeks is doing a caravan to different homes that are on the market, right? We are getting ourselves once again familiar with the market in Wake County. Also, we were in Pittsburgh and Alamance. So we've hosted some, but we've also been attending some open houses. A few weeks ago, we were in Pittsburgh, North Carolina. That house was worth $3.2 million. It is on our page. So if you need to refer back to the house, you can look at it on the page. That house is $3.2 million in Pittsburgh. The builder, me and the builder have been in contact, and there are still lots for sale. The biggest lot is it's like a corner lot, about 6 acres, and that house is going to be a monstrosity. So if you're interested in having your house built, it's going to take a year. The build out is a year. Contact us. We will connect with get you connected to the builder, and we will get your home built. All right. So that was in Pittsburgh. The week after, we went to a condo, a very nice condo in Raleigh, downtown Raleigh. Really nice condo for $1 million. It was well situated, well suited. Now it's all about lifestyle. So imagine you have the house with acres outside of the city, but you have the condo that's available to all the restaurants. Keep in mind, Raleigh is a foodie town. So you're connected to all the restaurants, and it's culture. It's culture there. The restaurants, the culture in the city. So you're out at the main house, in the county, right? No city taxes and all that in the county. And then when you want to, dine out or dine in, when you want to, experience some culture, you want to go to a play, you go to the condo. Or, you know how the children get old, but they want to come back and they take over the house. You can give them the house and you go to the condo. Let me correct that. You can let them stay in the condo and you take the house. but either way, it's about lifestyle. Man, I can't afford a $3.2 million house and a $1 million condo. Why can't you? All right. So no self-limiting thoughts. If you're connected or if you're interested in either or something similar, give us a call. We can connect you to the builder. We can connect you to who we need to connect to. Get you lending if you need a lender. Some people can do it liquid. If you need a lender, then we can connect you with the lender as well. All right. This past weekend, we were able to tour a home in North Hills. It was an extremely nice home. Once again, it's posted on the page. Extremely nice home, $5 million. It's going to be in the parade of homes coming soon. I believe it's next month. The builder, me and the builder are in communication, and there are 4 or 5 more that's going to be completed within the next month, I believe he said. So if you're interested, that one is available. The one that I have on my page is available. That's $5 million. And all of the rest are going to be somewhat around that price point. And you should see it. Every room has its own story, has its own design. It's extremely, extremely smartly built, very meticulous. Check out the pool. The pool is right in the center of the home. So you want to see that. You want to take a look at that. Now, as it relates to our caravan, I am not, and I mean this in a very kind way, I'm not a tour guide, nor can I just take you to houses unless I have a signed buyer agency agreement, right? So that's the new rules. In order for a realtor to show the home, then the realtor must have a signed buyer agency agreement, all right? So you can't just tour guide. But what you can do is when we plan our caravans, which we do on Sundays, for most Sundays, you can connect with us and say, "Hey, Terrence, I want to be a part of the caravan." We do caravan, caravan and candid conversation. So we do caravan, and then usually after the caravan, we have lunch, we have dinner, and then we discuss the properties, the ones we saw, what we liked, and what we didn't like. All right. Also, keep in mind, we have clients. We have a client in Alamance County, who is building the subdivision. We still have about 5 left to be built. So if you're interested in a home in Alamance County around the a starter home around $250,000 But let us know. You should see the design. It is nothing. It is nothing in Alamance County that looks like what we're building. It is out of this world. All right, you'll be the envy of all your neighbors, okay, and your friends. So connect with us. Also, if you're interested in a career in real estate, you want to affiliate with Victorious Living Realty. What we do is we help you build your business and we help you build yourself as a business. So we're building your business and we're building you. Connect with us. You can contact me on the website, terrencelthomas.com. My name is spelled Terence. Also, we still have our real estate investment course and we still have our ebook. Once again, you can contact me on terrencelthomas.com or Terrence Thomas Realty. We'll have what you need. All right. So that's the real estate. We only have 2 more. Business acceleration. So our brokerage also has a business acceleration component. We have been working closely with franchises, specific. I don't name drop specific franchises, and we go in. We are SMEs. SME is a subject matter expert, and we are specific about going in and looking at where a business can run more lean, right? More efficiently. And so if you can run more efficiently, you can run more effectively. Efficiency leads to effectiveness, and then effectiveness leads to a larger bottom line. So we have been working with closely with this franchise for about a year. It is now within the year the fastest growing of that franchise in the state of North Carolina. That's a fact. So, God is good. So to God be the glory. So it is the fastest growing of that franchise in North Carolina because we have gone in and we have observed the process, learned the process, and then within the process found ways that it can run more efficiently, increase the bottom line by a good healthy percentage. Brought in a tremendous amount of money for the franchise over the course of a year. Increased it tremendously. Yeah. So it's increased in the 6 figures in 1 year. And without any without any net losses or without having to pay anything extra. It's just increased. So we can do the same for you. If you have a business, you have an entity, a nonprofit or profit, because we have a nonprofit as well. If you have a nonprofit or profit and you want to increase it by 30%, our rate is, and I don't want to use the word guarantee. Our rate is for the 30% increase, right? So we believe in that Kaigon concept, right? That Asian concept. But 30% increase is what we're working to get you within a year. So if you have that, you can contact us. We'll consult, and we'll show you ways that you can work more efficiently. How's that sound? Y'all excuse me for a second. All right. So you can work more efficiently. We'll find ways to work more efficiently and more effective. All right. Increase. Your franchise will become the fastest growing in the state. Fastest growing in the state. All right. I was and I'm gonna change the subject. We're going to the last one. I was visiting with a buddy today, and he works at a franchise. I don't name drop, but I'm gonna let you try to figure it out. They sell treadmills and bikes. They have apps. You can see the person on the treadmill. You can probably figure it out. But I don't name drop. And I was asking like little questions without being too nosy because I'm not hired there as a consultant. And I was like, what's the overhead? It was like, this a year. I was like, So what's the margin? And just by walking in and observing things from what I've been coached and what I've learned, we already saw ways that it can be working more efficiently, and that place is subject to being closed, soon. So don't wait. don't wait. Contact us because we can. And our team, we have a team that can come in and get it going. We want to right the ship. I have a meeting with my business coach tomorrow at 9 a.m. So every coach needs a coach. All right, cool. This is the last one. Thursdays and Sundays we go live on Facebook. So we do Thankful Thursdays at 9 o'clock on Facebook, and on Sunday mornings we do a Sunday worship live on Facebook. We just go into the Word in a very conversational setting. All right, we preach whatever, but sometimes people just need to hit a word conversationally, and so I'm gonna give it conversationally more in this season. But Thursday, I want you to tap in on Thursday and Facebook Live because we're talking about the spirit, the idea of being thankful and how thankfulness shapes your perspective of life, right? It's a joke. I'm not sure it's appropriate, but how it shapes your life and how you see things. And so I want you to tap into that. We go into the Word somewhat deep. We go into it and we show how being thankful benefits you in the long term. It helps your mood. It helps your health. It helps your relationships. It helps your business. It helps your social. Everything. And then Sunday we just going in to the Word. Now, for Thursday and Sunday, we have a theme, and this is our theme coming out of August and into September. You ready for the theme? The theme is, I am created for worship. I am built for war. So on one hand, I'm created for worship. On the other hand, I'm built for war. The two go hand in hand. Last Sunday, which was yesterday, we talked about get out of your own way. The message is still on Facebook. You need to listen to it. Get out of your own way. But you and me, we were one. We were created for worship. The purpose of our worship, purpose of our creation, is to worship the one who created us, God. At the same time, we have to then take what he gave us and build ourselves for war so that we can guard and garden the anointing, the gifts that God has. Because if you don't, then your gifts will get compromised. Your time will get compromised. If you don't know how to do boundaries, if you don't know how to say no, if you don't know how to as I learned, level set. Thank you, Miss Joe. If we don't learn how to level set, if you don't know how to do things decently and in order, right and proper, then you will get compromised. You will get compromised, and it will hurt you and hurt your worship. So you're created for worship. You're built for war. Got to learn how to say no. Got to learn how to build, not built to be mean or cantankerous or bitter, but you're built to be strong. You're built to be strong in the Lord. All right. So those are our offerings. That's what's going on. That's what we're doing. I want you to tap into that. It's so many aspects and avenues to what we're doing at Victorious Living Nation. There is a space, there's a spot for you and for yours. We want you to join this wonderful community because we are working to build people physically, spiritually, mentally, socially, financially, in every single aspect, because of some experiences that I have had, our team has had, and life experiences, lessons learned, education, background. It has put us in a position to be able to serve the world in this capacity. So we're serious about it. We're adamant about it. We're adamant about it. And we want you, and intentional about it. And we want you to join the Victorious Living Nation. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, you could just hit me up directly. Again, my name is spelled Terrence, Terence. So you can go on TerrenceLThomas.com or you can go on TerrenceThomasRealty.com. We have a space, we have a place for you. Don't stand outside. Don't sit on the bleachers and watch it go down, right? get in the game, get into the Victorious Living Nation. You need a coach. You need a fitness coach. You need a business coach. You need somebody gonna keep you accountable, make sure you read. You're gonna make sure that you're eating healthy. Everybody needs all that. All right. Real quick rundown, and I'm gonna let you go. And I thank y'all for your attention. So, this is our check-in for the last Monday of August. Summer is over, I guess. Summer is over. We had a great summer. Had some good days. We had some challenging days. God brought us through it all. 6 things we got going on right now. The book of the month, Malcolm Gladwell, Revenge of the Tipping Point. Pick that up. Pick it up at your local bookstore, or you go Amazon. Get that. That's what we're going to be reading. Gladwell is a genius. So are you. Gladwell is a genius on how he puts that thing together. So we're going to be going into that. We're going to be using practical principles, and we're going to apply it to our lives specifically. 2, we eating clean. We got to clean it up. We eating clean. We drinking water. We're going to exit. We're going to move. We're going to sweat equity. When you sweat, all the toxins come out of your skin. Comes out of your skin. Get the toxins out your body. Get the stressors out of your body. Sweat. All right. 3, our music students are studying Chopin. We're learning the composer, learning his style, learning how his dynamic changes. We're learning it. You're interested? Let us know. We can connect you with the teacher or myself, and we'll help you. We'll get you where you want to be. 4, real estate. We're doing our caravans. We're still here for our investors. We have our real estate investment book. We have our course. If you're interested in joining us in the caravan, let us know. Contact us, and you can caravan. You can follow behind us, and we will take you. Sometimes you gotta walk through it to get to it. Sometimes you gotta go to the house that you want to go to, that you want to live in ultimately. So we're doing that. If you're ready to buy and or sell, contact us as well. We have a team that can help you do that. Or if you want to affiliate with us. We help you build your business. We help you build yourself as a business. 5, business acceleration. If you have a business, you have a franchise, you have an entity, and you want it to grow by at least 30% in a 12-month period, contact us. We have ways. We are SMEs. We have ways where we look at how your business can be working more efficiently. It can run more lean. It will increase you by 30% in number and in net profit. All right. And then finally, last but definitely not least, I want you to connect with us on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. because we are going in. We go into the Word of God. He is the source of all of this, God. We go into the Word of God, and we're building, we're changing our perspective, changing how we see things, and we're empowering ourselves. Because if you're going to make a living, no need to live and not be victorious. If we're going to make a living, we're going to make it victorious. So we're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you for your attention tonight. Please tap in, log in, connect with us on Thursday at 9 o'clock. We want to see you. Thankful Thursdays. Remember, you were created for worship. You built for war. We're going to see you on Thursday at 9 o'clock. If we could be of any help for your professional services, give us a call. God came that you would have life and life more abundantly. So if you're going to make a living, make it victorious, y'all have a great night. I'll see you on Thursday.